People are projecting about anime girls on Twitter again. Alright, let's do it. Let's go. Ain't nobody talking smack about my Nikes. To me.
So the best way to describe what we're doing in today's video
I'm also,
is that over the past 24
again,
hours...
I reconnected a lot of stuff, so I'm gonna be very, very careful watching my audio levels and stuff throughout this. So I do apologize if I look distracted, but I am listening.
Seen a series of tweets made by the usual suspects where they're complaining about some pretty similar things.
Yeah, we're doing funnies today, so I think that was like literally first
anime,
after this.
Or anything even close to anime. Now, these people are not completely
I feel like I can increase my audio.
Provide us with some free...
Just a little bit. What do I want to? Nah, because then if I start yelling, you're not going to be able to hear it. Nah, it's fine.
Content like in today's scenario. So,
at that point, it's like I might as well just move the microphone closer, right?
Gotcha game that's made by Shift Up, the same studio that made Stellar Blade.
Let me see if I can.
And they did collaborations with
without like messing everything up here.
They do all the time.
Oh no, that's not gonna happen. Never mind. Forget everything. Oh no, I tangled those cords up. Nah, that's not happening. Not right now. Not without completely messing up the entire stream. All right, we're not touching nothing until after the stream.
One involves Resident Evil. And you can see they do all the time.
Dude, not only, first of all, I'm so glad they started off with Ada, which is amazing. We're getting some Query rep, which is awesome, because Query is actually kind of, I feel like a lot of people were sleeping on Query. I think she's going to be great with PvP, specifically with Noah. But we're getting a little bit of rep. D, Killer Wife, is getting a freaking sexy cop outfit. Let's go! I'm freaking so excited for this one, dude.
Other franchises and have them collaborate with the Nikke Gacha game, and their most recent one involved...
If nobody knows, by the way, Goddess Victory Nikke has such an insane, like, in-depth lore that a lot of people be sleeping on.
Resident Evil.
And all the waifus are freaking gorgeous.
And you can see some of the designs, right? Got Jill Valentine here, but, you know, you got...
But we know she's gonna be a Burst 3 and attacker. We just don't know how meta necessarily she's gonna be yet. But I'm for sure getting at least one. At least I'm gonna try to get one copy of Jill Valentine and Ada.
Busty anime girls.
We'll see.
And guns. How could anyone be upset? Well, of course they are. So there's this post with 1,000 sentient human beings liking it, saying, I wish Capcom catered to a broader audience instead of collaborating with this stuff. They're literally doing everything but putting these women in a new Resident Evil game.
Well, why do you want them in another Resident Evil game? Go back and play the ones that they were in. Nah, see, because then that's how you end up with situations where they start to, like... don't get me wrong. Evil Jill Valentine was kind of cool. It was kind of alright. But, like, at a certain point, when you have, like, Wesker doesn't give two cruds about any of these people. So you telling me that Wesker would be willing to, like, put a, like, mind control device on Jill Valentine and not mutate her beyond, like, recognition to, like, destroy Chris Redfield, you know what I'm saying? That don't make no sense. So I'm just, like, that's just where I can't wrap my head around. So there are certain times where it's like, listen, I love what they've done, and they're, like, really cool characters, but, like, sometimes you don't need to keep, like, bringing them back. To be fair, Claire Redfield, she's kind of becoming her own unique character, and even though she kind of already, like Resident Evil 0, she kind of already had her own, like, spotlight, let's say. I feel like Resident Evil, was it 0? Whichever one it was, I played that one way a long time ago. Whichever the Resident Evil one with Claire Redfield and the daughter of Beery, or whoever that was, that one. I don't know, I feel like that one didn't, like, it, like, spotlighted too many other people. You know what I'm saying? Spotlighted too many other people. Didn't really give her the spotlight as much as I would have liked. So I'm still holding out for really, really good, strong, like, Claire Redfield through and through. I don't really want a Chris Redfield anymore. I kind of like what they did with him in Resident Evil Biohazard, where he's kind of like, you know, like the Pokemon trainer Red and Blue, like at the end of the Pokemon, like Hawaiian one, where they're kind of like, you're the one from the original games. Oh my goodness! So like he kind of shows up as like a special guest type of deal, you know? Like that. Like those characters, I feel like we're done with their stories. Like Leon, we're kind of done with his story for now. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I've heard of modern audience before, but I have not heard of the broader audience. This sounds like some corpo slop jargon that gets companies completely ruined, right? Trying to apply to a broader audience sounds really bad. If you try to appeal to everyone, you appeal to no one. Nikke and Shift Up, they know their target audience, and that's what they're going for. They're not trying to appease everyone. That's not how this works. And you can see...
Yeah, you really think Capcom was like over here like which lady should we which one like we had to pick like the hot I'm pretty sure Capcom just said, listen, here's the like you know or Nikke whoever it was, they pretty much just said like, alright, what do you normally do? Here's what we normally do. That's fine. What characters you want to use? These three. Alright, cool. That's pretty much as far as anybody thought. And to be completely honest with you, I'm looking at all three of these models right now. These are some of the most tame models I've seen in the game. Like, these are some of the most tame models I've seen in the game. You don't understand.
They're just very upset that they see these designs, and clearly that is their motive here, but the replies to this are just as unhinged. So this person said, can we also address the fact that their faces look like children's? So this totally same...
Oh, nah, son. You have like some secrets in your like you hiding some skeletons in your closet. If you look at that and you see a little girl, like if you see like a sexy Asian lady in a sexy red dress, freaking Ada Wong from Resident Evil 4, are you kidding me? If you look at this and you think that's a child in a sexy dress, then you're perverted. You're demented. I'm sorry, that's you. Like that's on you. That's a what do you call it? A self tattletale.
And immediately thought of children. It's an incredible self-report that keeps happening over and over again with these people on social media.
You say self-report, I say self-tattletale. I feel like mine is better, but let's not argue about whose versions are better, okay? Even though mine definitely is.
Yeah, you can see their bio. Disrespect any of the Resident Evil women, and you will start...
Nah, son. First of all, it's R-E with a capital R-E, and then it's the, what do you call those? Apostrophes? Whatever you call the decimal, whatever the hell you call those things.
Start coughing...
Semicolons? I don't think they're semicolons, are they?
3 days. Now that's interesting. I've seen a lot of threats, and we'll see some threats today, but I've never seen one in the bio. Like, you're 28 years old, fuming over... Resident Evil character.
Wait, and you will start coughing in 3 days? What, are you gonna frickin' biohazard? No, are you gonna frickin' Raccoon City us? What the frick?
And the disrespect they're getting, like, you're too old for this, okay? But here's another one you expected comment.
Yeah, also Ada Wong, like, huh? What? I feel like Ada Wong's entire character was be sexy. Was that like not the? Was that not like not it? You know what? I'm sick. I'm getting sick. We were doing the spookies later, right? So I picked this one, but screw you. Just to show y'all an example. This is Noir, and then this is Alice. We got an Alice body pillow too. Oh, dude, do I still not have... Oh, damn, I freaking deleted the, Damn, I deleted the freaking bathing suit, L-leg, because I was gonna, like, adjust it to be more tilted. I gotta freaking finish doing that. Whatever, we'll keep Bunny Noir, Well, I guess Bunny Noir is default Noir.
It's like this. Oh, this is a Gooner game.
Absolutely it is. Yes. 100,000%. But it's a Gooner game that actually has legitimately good lore. It's a gacha game that has, by far, some of the best monetary systems I've seen. I'm actually making a video about that.
Young people discovering the word Gooner is one of the biggest mistakes I think that's ever happened in the history of mankind. Anything they see with a hint of sexuality to it, they call it a gooner game or what have you. Like if you have a functioning libido, you're a gooner in the eyes of these people. It's very, very strange, but of course, as always with all these types of posts,
at this point, it's starting to get so exaggerated that anytime I hear someone say that's a gooner, that's a goon mentality, or a goon, like anytime I hear gooner or goon anything, I literally just like it's like on the same level as like the no horny, go to horny chair, bunk, doggo bunk, you know, like no horny, bad kind of deal.
They're a big fan of deep space, which is basically the reverse, right? It's the guys being sexualized in that game, which according to these people is like, it's like ethical gooning or something, because it's male characters being sexualized, so therefore it's totally fine and safe for them.
Yeah, what the hell? So you can have sexy men? I can't have sexy ladies? Like, this is some BS.
To consume while judging others for playing games like Nike. Now, of course, the threats are rolling in too. This person's saying, the person who created this game, when I find them. Interesting. That seems like a totally normal response to a new Resident Evil collab.
It sounds like a psychopath. I bet she fugly. Is that why you mad? Is it because you fugly? Why you mad about the sexy ladies being in games? It's okay, I'm fugly too, so I get that. I get mad whenever I see sexy people playing superheroes, and I'm like, damn. Where's the ugly fat Mexican representation in superheroes? You know, like where's fat Mexican Batman?
This person saying,
fighting El Joker.
Why the F does it look like AI? And that's another thing that
it legitimately does not look like AI. I mean, I wouldn't put it past. I'm not gonna say yes or no, right? Like maybe it does have some kind of. Maybe I gotta like look at the artwork a little bit better. But at least like at first at appearances from like the promotional stuff, it don't look bad. I haven't seen it in game though. To be fair, I've been avoiding it because I'm playing it for the first time tomorrow.
AI, people see it everywhere, even when it's not there. Right, I understand the concerns and why people wouldn't like AI.
Nah, everything is AI
but
now.
It's gotten to a point where basically.
No, you're AI. I'm AI.
Like the boy who cried wolf, calling.
No, you don't even know this. Actually, this isn't even really OzDaMonke. This is actually Ozomatli AI. But it was actually like Ozomatli, but it's Ozomatli because there's an A after right before the I in Ozomatli. So technically, I'm an AI Ozomatli. So it's like not even the real Ozomatli talking to you right now. It's a freaking AI program that I created to talk to y'all on stream as if I was the real Ozomatli, but I'm not. I'm AI.
Everything AI, and oftentimes getting people canceled when they're innocent. I can't tell you how many artists I've seen accused of making AI when that's not what they did. And they get jumped, attacked, and people hold on to that reputation for a very long time, even if the claims are disproven, which they are most of the time. But anyways, let's move on to the next.
Bro, her booty jiggle physics ain't even that crazy though.
Topic. So this tweet was like ground zero for a lot of terrible takes and insanity. So it's basically saying fan service is a necessity for the medium to thrive, like it.
Oh right, this is my dress up darling, which I'm a huge fan of the anime. If I ever get a Natasha car, it'll be Marin Kitagawa, sorry. Marin Kitagawa is absolutely going to be the freaking waifu I put in the car. But yeah, I think she fully understands that like I think she makes like romance, like rom-com animes, and it's just like no duh. Yeah, like you're gonna have fan service. Why not just have it on both sides? You know what I'm saying?
Not with a picture.
But I'm just saying, like they introduced Johan, which is like it's not a male Nike because that's just impossible due to like men like they're literally men's brains that are not like able to survive the procedure to become a Nike, and even for ladies the procedure is like a 1 in 1,000 chance or something like that, right? It's crazy, but to survive it, that is, but. Like, they introduced Johan, which is basically like a commander that, like, damn near replaced all his body parts until he was a freaking Nikkei. Like, I feel like, why y'all not demanding Leon at that point? You know what I'm saying? Instead of complaining. Why you not celebrating and demanding more?
Marin Kitagawa from My Dress.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like you like, what is it? Like you can like earn the creators attention more if you like actually cool about stuff.
Darling, we'll talk about her in just a second, but to this claim, I don't think fan service is necessary for an anime to be good. There's plenty of anime out there that don't have any fan service and they're just great, but the idea...
No, there's plenty of anime out there that have no fan service that are good, but but fan service is necessary for an anime to be great. I mean, listen, on both sides, sexy men and sexy ladies, right? But also some fugly ones too. Look at Redline. To this day, I still stand by Redline is the perfect anime movie. Change my mind. You can't.
Is that you shouldn't.
There is no stopping like that. That's just point blank
like
the best anime movie ever it created.
Just don't watch it. These creators should have liberty to do
Redline, go check it out. The racing, oh my god, so good.
In anime,
so good.
People were very upset about this character in particular. There was a quote being used over and over again by many different people saying that sexualization in anime is deeply rooted in misogyny. And this user points out, of course, that My Dress Up Darling is actually written by a woman, which is something they're trying to wrangle their brains around in the quotes here, saying she has to draw her 15-year-old character naked so men will read her manga. Spoiler, it's still rooted in misogyny. That's right, if a woman sexualizes her own character, it's rooted in misogyny because she has to draw it that way in order to get anyone to pay attention.
Obviously, because as you know, all women artists have absolutely no control over their own art. They have to, like it's like they're forced to draw this way. They have no agency, no self-control. They just have to. All women artists
are trying to fight misogyny
are forced to draw that way.
Misogynistic people ever. Like this person.
Ignore all the like VTubers and that like exist and have platforms that are larger than me even. That like not only don't sexualize their characters, but actively go against sexualizing their characters. I mean, right off the top of my head, I think of like Biddle's Bombardier, which is on I see on Twitter and streaming and stuff. Crud, I freaking like I don't want to name anybody else in specific, but just off the top of my head, that like that's who I can think of that I know for a fact specifically is like someone who like avoids sexualizing their character, you know?
Believes that there's no
and she does pretty well.
Does
a lot better than I do.
Unless it's to get the approval.
Way better than I do.
Very strange stuff. And also, this tweet has somehow 29,000 likes, and this account has 22 followers. Like, I'm sorry, their follower count has not moved. Like, that doesn't happen if you have a legitimate, organic, viral tweets.
You think they botted it?
This happens all the time. But then there's another person trying to do another chess move here where they say MFs versus the concept of internalized misogyny and the idea that just because a woman chooses to do something doesn't mean it's good or not an issue. Choice feminism rhetoric at its finest. So now we're moving on to internalized misogyny, another great phrase brought into...
To be fair, it's like, yeah, it is genuinely like a lot of people that sort of how would I say this without getting in trouble on Twitter? Let me think this through. Let's talk a little bit more, Rev.
Today's arena, but someone would reply saying, okay, but what's misogynistic about this? How is a woman who likes drawing do misogyny?
I think I can say this without offending too many people. I think I'm gonna offend people regardless. It's almost as if feminism can only exist exclusively in a world where lesbians don't exist. I'm just saying, you don't think there's like at least one or two, like there's gotta be at least one or two lesbian whales that just go ham on Nikkei, right? Like there's gotta be one or two carpet lickers out there that like, you know, that like was just really into Mirin Kitagawa. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the frick?
And they say,
You act like only men like sexy ladies. I've seen a lot of ladies who like sexy ladies.
she's sexualizing her underage character. Yeah,
I'm just saying, I never see men buy the magazines with the sexy lady on it. It's normally the other ladies buying the magazine with the sexy lady on it. Unless it's like an adult magazine, and then in which case, yeah, no duh, right? But whenever I go to the supermarket, I never see a man buying the sexy lady magazine. It's always other ladies.
keyword
Like
character.
Vogue or all that stuff, whatever the hell you call those, like
To
fashion
cater to a
magazine stuff.
Specific audience. Let's
Not
not
Vogue, but, like,
pretend
that
we
stuff.
don't know who that audience is. So I guess they're insinuating predators. So that's a pretty lofty accusation. I don't think those type of people are looking to Marin Kitagawa. But anyways, this is their delusions, and they say, not going to go into full detailed analysis right now because of the Twitter character count, but that one fact alone should be reason enough. Yeah, I have this very deep and serious claim, but I don't have time to explain this to you, you common people, you common folk. You wouldn't.
The irony of Marin Kitagawa being so like at the very beginning of the anime, they sort of show how much that character is like judged for her choices of being this like gyaru, of being this like cosplaying like gal, of being like, you know, like everybody judges her, like she's constantly being judged, which is kind of why she falls for the guy at the anime who like he sort of like just loves to focus on his craft. Isn't really like doing it because he's like, oh, sexy chick, sexy lady, hot, whatever. Like, he really just wants to help her cosplay because he just loves the craft of like making clothing, crafting fabrics, specifically with like, you know, Japanese doll making. But you know, as you know, the story progresses, they both start to like suddenly get feelings for each other. So it's kind of like it's such a disservice to the character as well, to the anime, and to the art, I guess artist, yeah, well, artist, the mangaka of the anime as well, or the manga.
Understand my detailed analysis.
Like you're quite literally doing the exact thing that she feels like she's being oppressed. Like basically, like she talks about how she feels so oppressed by people judging her, and then you go and judge her like crazy.
Delusional insults and claims and accusations, quite frankly.
That's you.
Yeah, you could have just made a follow-up reply. So, character limit? I mean, are you serious? Is that why you can't explain your insane position? But we're moving on to the third and final topic of this video. The never-ending debate about Rebecca from Cyberpunk continues, where this lolly character...
She's a lolly and she is an adult. And I have now officially in person met at least 2 real life lollies that hate the fact that they're lollies. They freaking hate, absolutely hate the lolly conversation. Like, it's hilarious.
All definition is being called not
because they get
so
they get misconstrued, let's say. They get misidentified as underage girls all the time. It's freaking hilarious.
People can ethically consume this anime. But we saw this reply. It's like a long discussion, but this person says, but Rebecca doesn't have the personality or look of a lolly. She's just a typical short and extroverted woman.
No, but you see, that doesn't like fit their narrative. If there's a person that looks like cute or sexy and they're anime, then they're just an underage girl. That doesn't matter.
80.
To be fair, yeah, Marin Kitagawa is, I think she is 15, flat out, right?
700 likes.
I don't even know, actually, to be fair.
When in reality,
or did not know. She's still gonna go on my car, cause I aspire to be just like her.
The anime refers to Rebecca.
She don't give a crud. She says, screw you. Judge me all the hell you want, but you can do it from the other side of the room.
As a lolly. These people look you dead in the eyes and say, the Japanese studio that made this anime is wrong, and I'm right, based on my misunderstanding of a very basic term that just means short, petite, with cute aesthetics. That's all it is. It has nothing to do with age or anything else these people are trying to talk about. It's pretty insane, but of course.
Which actual short petite women are so screwed in the world, because now they're all just underage lollies.
Of course, we also have a recent tweet from the Cyberpunk
Sorry, are you short?
official account.
Are you flat-chested? You're just a little girl now. You're not a woman.
Swiftly deleted because people were going absolutely insane inside of the replies. People were making threats. I mean, this was all within minutes. So they eventually ran that back and changed out the term and got rid of it. And yeah, it's because they probably didn't want to deal with a bunch of psychopaths on social media freaking out over a word. Again, a word that's used by the studio that produced the anime. These people will look you in the eyes and say, these people are wrong. The creators from Japan, they're wrong. I'm right. Twitter users, man. They're absolutely...
I don't understand why... I mean, I guess I can understand why. I feel like Twitter just likes to gaslight itself into accepting itself all the time. It's like, you could just accept that she's a lolly. She's not underage, so what the frick is, like, who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, what does this have to do with anything?
Exhausting, but that's just a small tidbit of all the crazy tweets. I've seen a lot of them.
Like lolly has a definition. You can just Google it.
Involving anime, there's a flare up. There's something going on.
If a woman meets that definition, then she's a lolly.
People are real angry about this stuff as of late. I mean, they've always been angry, but they're a little extra angry as of this week. But anyways, that's gonna do for this video. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below. Hope you.
I mean, to be fair though, it's like this kind of goes back to, like, if you're going to, like, if people are gonna, like, cancel someone like Rebecca, or like characters like Rebecca, it's like you can't take them seriously with anything at all, realistically. And to be fair, a lot of fan service in this one. I'll give you that. But pretty tame compared to other animes, I will say that. That being said though, phenomenal video by Rev Says Desu. Absolutely. Go and drop him a like, go drop him a sub. Phenomenal video. And please go check out Dress Up Darling. My Dress Up Darling. What a freaking, just a really good romance. Like, if you're looking for like a rom-com, like just a cool little cutesy, like, just, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? The kind of stuff that makes you sad and depressed when it's Valentine. Well, you know, that kind of stuff, then, you know, go and check it out. Absolutely amazing. Guaranteed to make you feel lonely and depressed for not having a date. Alright, let me go ahead and link this on Discord. If you're watching on the VODs, it'll be down in the description below. Ayoo, Monodachis! Thank you so much for watching this video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You can also find links to the videos that we reacted to today down in the description below, along with my Oshi marks. I'll see you in the next video, Monos. Goodbye, and thank you so much for swinging by. Sadu!